What would you say is your biggest insecurity?
My biggest insecurity. Well, it's probably related to the question that you asked. It's like, how do you keep your feet on the ground? And I'm constantly reminding myself how fortunate I am. My wife almost died. That was quite the catastrophe. I was extremely ill for 3 years in an unbelievable amount of pain. That's gone. People, I'm traveling all around the world and people are pleased to see me. I don't take that for granted. I'm very careful with people. I don't presume that that's normal or ordinary, ever, because it's not. I remind myself before I go on stage that I'm lucky to be there, lucky to be alive, lucky that it's not a mad mob, because it easily could be. So gratitude is an antidote to resentment and arrogance.
What would you say your biggest weakness is?
Talk too much. Maybe.
Do you see any reason to fix that? Do you see
Well, I
is
try
that
to
a
fix
weakness?
it.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. It's a strength with some potential temptations. In the podcasts, I still probably don't have my podcasts optimized. I still talk probably more than I should in my podcasts, but I've always talked more than I should ever since I was like 2. So and there's obviously advantages in it because I'm very verbally fluent, and that fact has enabled what I've done. And so, everything can be carried to excess. I'm good at listening when I remember to listen. And I like to listen. I'm very interested in people. And so, that makes it easy for the podcasts.
But it's more of a conscious effort. Because I feel like I've observed a couple times in this podcast where you've noticed your string of conversation and then you kind of think about it for a second and then you're like, okay, I should come to a resolve or something. Or would you say that isn't what happened?
Well, when I'm speaking, I'm paying attention to how the words are landing.
Yeah.
Which is something that people can learn to do. It's a very useful thing to learn to do. You can watch and you can see if what you're saying makes you stronger or weaker. And you can more or less feel that with every word. And you can learn to put your foot down where the ground is solid. And that's unbelievably useful. That's what I'm doing all the time that I'm speaking. It's like, where's the next bit of solid ground? Now, I can get carried away with enthusiasm. And then I remind myself to look more.